And today I would like to give you a quick overview of the accountancy profession and also our professional accountancy program at CUHK. And hopefully this will help you to make an informed choices for your future major study. And in fact, first of all, for this today presentation, the main theme is about the Accountant Plus. Accountant Plus meaning nowadays the accountants are not only doing record keeping, are not only keeping the book and records of the company, but in fact the accountants help to add value to the business. And in fact, the accounting knowledge will be a will provide you a good foundation to move on to different business areas. So that means you not necessarily develop your career in the accounting and finance field, but you can actually develop your accounting in many different areas. So today we'll talk about four pluses, four positive about studying accounting. The first one is about the career path for our graduates. So in this diagram, you can see that the three major career paths of our graduate are the Big Four CPA firm, and also a lot of our students, they go to the work in the banks. Some of them will work in commercial firms. And as you can see, over time, less students are going to the Big Four accounting firm. And on the other hand, more students are going to the banks. And here is another survey, employment survey, conducted by the Hong Kong Institute of Certified Public Accountant. This orange bar stands for students, a student member, meaning a member who just graduated, who are still need to complete the professional exam and acquire 3 years working experience before they become a member, a full member. So these are you can imagine. So these are the fresh graduate, who graduate within a few years' time. And most of them will start off their career in a public practice, meaning for example, the Big Four CPA firm. And then about 1/3, 30% will work in the corporate sector in different business organizations. And also a small percentage, 6%, work in some non-profit sector. But then when they become a member, the purple bar represent the member, qualified public accountant. You can see that only 1/3, about 20%, will work in a CPA firm. And in fact, most of them, a lot of them, about 2/3, will go to work in the corporate sector. And so, basically, the idea is that students will initially work in a Big Six accounting firm, which is a good training ground, for them to prepare themselves. And after they become qualified accountant, a lot of them will move to the corporate sector. Only small. Relatively small percentage of people will still stay in the accounting firm. They may become a partners until they retire. Actually that represents only a small portion, a small percentage of our students. Most of our students, most of the qualified accountant, after starting off in a Big Four firm, they will move on to some other business organization. And then I believe some of you, when we talk about accounting, a lot of you will think about, for example, financial and management accounting. Preparing financial statement for the company, preparing all kind of management report for management to make decisions. A lot. You might also think of the auditor, auditing the financial statement, ensure the financial statement is accurate, reliable, and also Some people, they will do tax planning, for example, help the company to minimize their tax liability, or help the company to comply with all those tax rules and regulations. And in fact, these are called the traditional accounting work. And nowadays, we have so-called non-traditional accounting function, such as consulting, such as some legal services, investment and finance, IT, even learning and development, like training. So nowadays, accountants, they also perform a lot of these non-traditional accounting functions. And in fact, according to this survey, as you can see, the second row, this represents the percentage of time accountant spend on traditional accounting function. And this represents the percentage of time the accountant spend on some non-traditional accounting work. If you look at the big four firms, actually over 1/3 of the time are working on non-traditional accounting function. If you look at the corporate, the commercial sector is even more, okay, almost close to 40% of the time they're working on some non-traditional accounting function. So the bottom line is, if you study accounting, you might not necessarily spend your whole career in a CPA firm doing traditional accounting function, but maybe just the opposite, right? You'll be working, more likely working outside a CPA firm. You have a lot of the time you spend on some non-traditional accounting work. And here slide about the earning power. As you can see, for the purple bar, for member, when you become a qualified accountant, this is the average salary, annual salary, which is about 600,000 to 800,000. Okay, this is just the average. And in fact, as you can see, a lot of the accountant, they actually make over 1 million, 2 millions, or even more in annual income. So it's a very financially rewarding career. So I think that is it all about a quick overview of the accounting profession. And now we are going to look at the second plus, okay, which is about our PACC curriculum. So you may wonder, okay, other than accounting, what else? What other courses I may study in a PACC program? And also, as a PACC student, can I specialize in a particular areas? And I'm trying to answer these questions in this part. First of all, for our PACC curriculum, other than the major accounting area, such as financial accounting, management accounting, auditing, taxation, business and company law, accounting information system, you also need to study many other basic business courses. For example, you need to study economics, finance, management, marketing, business ethics, etc. So I would say, just like students studying integrated business administration, you also need to study the other aspect, the other areas of businesses on top of accounting. And secondly, in our CUHK PACC program, we do offer some specializations for students to choose from. We call that the streams. And in fact, we have, up to now, we have altogether 4 streams for students to choose from. For example, we have the global accounting stream, we have a tax and governance streams, we have a finance stream, we have an accounting analytics stream, okay? So that actually give you even more flexibility as to what areas you want to specialize in. For example, for our global accounting stream, we would like to nurture our student to become some future business leaders. So we'll provide them with various experiential learning opportunity. For example, we will send them to study trips, so on and so forth. And hopefully that will help to broaden their horizon. And then another stream is about the finance stream. As you might know, finance and accounting are closely related. For example, if you want to do some kind of equity research, you want to do some analysis to determine the investment value of a company. A lot of the time, okay, you need to base your analysis on the financial statement. So we'll talk about financial statement analysis. We'll also talk about how accounting will actually affect some financial decision, such as, for example, whether the company should finance by issuing shares or finance by borrowing, how much dividends a company should give to the shareholders, etc. These are all closely related, okay, with accounting. So in this stream, you study the interaction between accounting and finance. And then we have another new stream, which is accounting analytics. And I believe all of you know that the businesses are using data analytics more and more these days. So if you are interested in solving a problem using data, and if you want to know more about how to carry out data analytic project, and if you want to act as a bridge, okay, between the user and the data scientist and engineering, then the accounting analytic stream might be a good choice for you. So, I think this is actually a distinguishing features of the PACC program of CHK, and I think we are the only institution, university that offer a different specialization for our students. And the third, now we'll look at the third plus. The third plus is that our PACC program is the first accountancy program in Hong Kong. So we have a very strong alumni network. We have a very good recognition in the marketplace. Our graduates are very sought after by the employers, and we also have a very good teaching quality within our schools, which is evidenced by the very outstanding result our graduate achieve in the professional examinations. And finally, other than academic study, and in fact, we have a lot of enrichment activity. For example, our students will do internships. A lot of our students will go on exchange study trip, and also within the department, we also have a lot of social activity like dinner reception, maybe sometime you have a lunch gathering with the teachers and students, etc. And also, we also think integrating the knowledge with practice is also very important. So that's why from time to time, we organize many different seminars with the professional accounting firm, also maybe some professional accountancy bodies such as ACCA, LinkedIn, etc. Right? So that our students can have a better understanding about the different career opportunities, as well as what is happening in the accounting professions. And if you are interested to know more about our PACC program, we we have a YouTube channel. You can go to YouTube and search Still HK PACC, or you can also go to our website where you can find a lot of information about our program, about our different streams, about our student, alumni story, etc. So there are a lot of information, and I would much encourage you to take a look at our website as well as our YouTube